I've walked miles across Wales, and has it helped me? Yeah, probably has helped me. Like, but you know, at the end of the day, I enjoy doing it. So I basically started hiking after I came out of therapy. And also, what I did do as well, I set up a group, a hiking group for people who do suffer with addiction and do suffer with their mental health. And I never thought in a million years it was going to go the way it's going to go. Like, but I have set up a group, and people do come to this group. Like, do you know what I mean? And do I get any validation or any comfort for what people say about me now? Maybe not. Like, but to hear people say, to see how far they've come, and what I'm actually doing now for mental health and for people with addiction, and to hear it from people who I've known for a long time as well, like, that does give me a little bit of comfort. But nonetheless, I was the one who put myself in that position. Do you know what I mean? I have got out of it, and like I say, every year I do a challenge where I'll raise a bit of money for the classes I used to go to, because it's all self-supported, so the money will go to them to keep the rent going, etc. So able to utilize the space, the rooms, and all that for the therapy sessions. But no, yeah. So I just started hiking, and you know, it's just, I am giving myself probably not enough credit, but I don't look for that anyway. But when I look back now, I mean, like recently I walked 300 miles across my country. Like, do you know what I mean? I started at the south, and it took me 17 days to get to the north. And I used to walk alone, and do you know what? That what I've done by there, and for the people who I've got to know throughout this recovery journey, and through hiking, through my group, the connections I've made, for them to be a part of that has to be, without a shadow of a doubt, one of, if not the best experience of my life. And to look back to see how far I've actually come, like I say, I don't get any validation, or I don't get anything really from people saying you're an inspiration, you're a hero, what you're doing is great. It is nice, those words are nice, it gives you some bit of comfort. But for me, like, I look back now and I think, do you know what, like, I've made it. Do you know what I mean? I've made it. I've gone through shit. Bear in mind, I put myself in that position. Granted, things were happening outside of my life which I didn't have control over. However, the majority of stuff I did have control over. I just let it get the better of me. I didn't take no ownership of it. I was a bit of a coward. I didn't take any responsibility. But it's slightly different now. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like where I sort of thought before my life was over, when I come to say I was an addict, I think that's where it really began.